I'm Rakita Lachey, produced The Fix.
It's the boxing one.
Hi, I'm Gabby Burns. I directed the Austin Memory Project, A History in the Making.
My name is Gaia Bonsignor and I directed Valentina.
And there she is.
I'm Trifina and I was Valentina.
I'm Elizabeth Channeling and I wrote and directed Karn's Shoes.
My daughter Maddie Green created the animated film Lessons.
I'm Sharon Arteaga. I directed and wrote When I Grow Up, the one about the little girl and the mom with the tacos.
I'm Jordan Torres. I did Growth, the documentary about breast cancer.
I'm Chelsea Hernandez and I did the documentary Fancy.
Yay.
I'm KB Bubonic and I'm the Fancy.
I'm Nina Viscarando and I directed Carolyn Jackson's story.
Yes. Yeah, great.
I'm Carlin Hudson and I did Have It All, aka The Hipster Love Story.
I'm Yvette Lucas and I directed La Lupita.
Yay. Let's give them all a hand. What a great... I'm going to ask the audience first if you have any questions specifically for one of these filmmakers or something that they could all answer.
I'm always curious what everyone's inspiration is for their project. What inspired the story?
I just wanted to get in the hip-hop world in Austin and know what was going on because I knew it was growing, and I was interested in female rappers and how they had to deal with the hip-hop world being dominated by men. And the Austin Chronicle had like a big article on ladies in the rap industry here in Austin, so KB was one of them featured, and I contacted her and she was the one that cooperated the most and let me just tag along to everything.
As a woman who's interested in making films, I was wondering if each of you had any advice or inspiration to give.
Make films. Just do it.
Be confident and know your own voice.
Find organizations like Real Women.
Wear the pants on the set.
Yeah.
That was funny. They'll listen to you because they'll take advantage of you. But yeah, but be nice about it.
I think it was in the Carolyn Jackson documentary where she said she realized what she was getting herself into, the men's world, and she still made the choice to go with it. So realize what you're getting yourself into, but still do it.
Don't be afraid to ask your parents for money.
How about if we ask you? I think this is for all filmmakers. Find a good story that you care about.
I guess be enthusiastic and passionate about what we are and we represent.
I would say just get creative and don't give up.
Find a good support group and just do it.
For the little girl who played Valentina. Yeah. Now, you know that's not nice, right? The little...
It's my fault.
How did you feel about that, the part that you had to play, pulling that little baby down?
I didn't really pull the baby.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have two sisters, but they're older than me.
Oh, okay. And they never treated you like that, right? Good. Are any of you working on new projects?
Yeah, I feel like we all probably have 18,000 projects in our minds. Maybe like 3 or 4 we're actually working on. Maybe that's me, I don't sleep much. But, yeah.
Short that I produced was part of the 48-hour film project. So we did it in 48 hours. And most of the money was spent on food and a little bit of money towards the props and wardrobe and everything. So
You had a huge crew.
we needed a huge crew because we had a short amount of time to do it. So we needed people in different places to be able to pull it off, basically.
Was it hard to wrangle that many people, though, in that short amount of time?
Not really. You just really needed to be organized. So it all worked out fine.
More good advice.
Yeah.
George?
I know one of the filmmakers had mentioned that they mostly got permission. Did anyone shoot kind of guerrilla style without trying to...
I got permission for the airport, and from now on I get permission because something happened recently that made me ask permission always. So yeah, I should get permission, but we had permission in the airport for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually had a run-in with Homeland Security. So, if you're gonna shoot at a refinery post 9/11, it's become pretty difficult. So, if you don't want background checks and scary cops around you, ask for permission about 2 months in advance. Because I did try asking for permission and not rejected, but I really wanted that shot. So we rented the van from Craigslist, from a stranger on Craigslist, and it broke down on us. The transmission just completely went out, and we shot it mainly in front of my house while it was parked. After that was our backup, our improvisation, and the whole day we were just shooting. I'm trying to, direct this film while thinking of what I'm going to tell the stranger I met on Craigslist about his van. And my mom prayed all day long, and at the end of the day, I was like, I'm sorry I have to leave to Austin. Your van is parked in my driveway and it doesn't move. And she's like, that's fine. We'll just drive it off a cliff if it does end up even making it there. Okay. He must have known you might have problems.
I don't know any film or filmmaker who didn't go through problems. Like, it's part of the game, and so also like dealing with problems. It's normal.
Which is why you have to plan as much as you can, because things are not going to work out sometimes.
Yeah.
There was another question down here.
What was your most difficult shot to make in your film?
For me, definitely one of the newborn on the ground, because he was sleeping, and so we had to wake him up. It was very painful.
My hardest one was the one where there were petals falling from the sky, and it was in slow motion, and we were shooting in film, and it was a magic hour, so we had very little time to do it, and we were burning a lot of film, and then I guess we did it once, and then they didn't do the slow motion right, the rack, and so we found out, and then we had to do it the next day. So it was hard.
For us, I would say the most difficult was the boxing scene, because it was really hot in there. We had to close all of the doors for sound purposes, so it was 100 plus degrees in there. We were all burning up.
Be sure and vote, and keep making films, all of you. Thank you.